Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Nash, and for today's video I am finally filming my studio apartment tour. I am so excited to finally share what I've done with the space. I'm entering into month 4 already of me living on my own, and I feel like I'm finally at a place where I'm content with how I've been able to decorate this space, make it not only functional but still cute, still my aesthetic, still spacious. Let's get into it. Grab your cup of coffee and let's start walking around. Come on in. I'm currently standing. This is my door to enter my apartment, and before we get into the kitchen, which is the first thing you see, behind when you actually open the door is the bathroom. So let's get into that. So here's a little overview. Shower curtain, butterfly shower curtain is from Target. This is from Big Lots. It came with a set that actually brought a different shower curtain that I switched out. So we have my towel rack, and right behind is actually my laundry basket. And this is basically like a laundry bag when I take the laundry to go downstairs. And then this is where I kind of just put it so it can accumulate. We have like a vanity mirror style in the bathroom. You can see the lights. It's very bright. This is pretty much where I get ready. I do my makeup here. So just a quick overview so you can see what's in. And then my storage for under the sink currently looks like this. And then on my sink, this is actually a set, like for the toothbrush, the hand soap, and the trash can came from Target. It was actually part of like their Room Essentials line. So I really liked the color of it. I feel like it matched well with the neutral vibe that I have going on. Like I have random amounts of color that are being put in now, but I was very neutral when I first moved in. So that pretty much wraps up the bathroom. So here's the bathroom, and then first thing I do when I actually enter my apartment is this lovely thing. I actually have a command hooked up, and I got it from the Target dollar spot. If you follow me on Instagram and were around when I first moved in, you know all about this and how I locked myself out as soon as I put it up. Covering up the like switch circuit electric thing is actually an old calendar that I had in my room at my mom's house, and what I've been using it for currently is just to put the meals that I would like to have during the week for dinners. It's something new that I'm trying to implement, just trying to be a little more intentional and attempt to meal plan, just so that I don't spend money during the week on food. And when you actually look down, we have this little shoe rack for people to take their shoes off when they come in. Honestly, 90% of the time it ends up just being my shoes. I'll just dump my work shoes when I get in, and then I'll switch into my little house shoes. But most people, they kind of already take their shoes off once they come inside, so having this here just kind of initiates it. Here we have the half closet. So this closet was very funny to me when I first moved in. I wasn't sure if I was gonna make it like a coat closet or what, but it actually is my pantry / coupon stockpile. So if we open up here, I'll actually give you guys an overview before I move things. So I definitely took advantage of every single space of this closet. So starting off on top, on the left bin is actually all of my hot tools, straightener, blow dryer brush, curling iron, that sort of thing. And then I actually have the one on the right holds all of my towels, mainly bathroom towels. And then in these two, I put any open bag of chips or candies or little snacks that I want to kind of grab and go. And then here is all the small things that I get while I coupon. So for example, like razors or makeup or my Glade plugins, they all kind of go there since they're a little bit easier to organize in a bin versus like trying to stack them. We have my vitamins, and normally I keep like any like plastic plates and cups here. Obviously I'm running a little bit low. And then we get into the actual shelves. So the top one is mainly food. This is mainly like personal care items when it comes to my couponing, like shampoos, conditioners, toothpaste, body wash, that sort of stuff. And then on this bottom one is all detergent and liquid softener and stuff like that for laundry. So now we're actually going to turn around and I'm gonna pan over to the actual kitchen. So here is my beautiful kitchen. This is how the kitchen looks once it's clean 90% of the time. I'll kind of just open up the cabinets as we go so you can have an idea of what I have going on. I actually have a good amount of cabinet space. This is the only actual drawer in the kitchen, and as you can see, I've made use of every nook and cranny. We have coffee, actual utensils, and then like aluminum foil and Ziploc bags on the back. Now we have the fridge. So as you can see, I actually have my microwave on top of the fridge. It would be impossible to keep that junk on my kitchen counter, so we decided to put it up there. And it actually is good because the actual fridge is small, so I can still access the microwave. I'll just do a quick, I feel like people are nosy and they like to know what's in the fridge. I put my bread in the freezer, and that's the best hack that I've learned. Freeze whatever you don't think you'll be able to eat before it expires. Here is the fridge. And then one thing that I love that I've done from the jump is have this whiteboard on the fridge. Whenever I finish up something or think of something that I want to buy, I just have a running list going on, and as I purchase it, I'll cross it off. The last thing that's considered part of the kitchen is actually my dining table. So here is my dining table. It's actually a dining table slash island. So this, which you can see here, this curve actually flips down just like this, and it's on wheels, and you're able to not only store the actual stools in the table itself, but you can wheel this over to the kitchen and have extra counter space. It definitely helps when I'm cooking a variety of different things. So now let's get into the actual living area. I'm just gonna take a step back so you can get a full glimpse of the space. Here it is. Oh, it looks so cute. Okay, so let's start this way and work our way around. This basically ends up being a full circle. So right over here, I actually just recently got this tripod, which I love. I needed to invest in a better, more high quality tripod, especially because I'm trying to, you know, consistently get more videos out for you guys. So that was definitely a necessity. I've just kind of been storing it here. Having my camera stuff kind of out kind of reminds me that I need to use it. But This area is actually one of the first areas that I actually put together. Starting off on the top, we actually have 3 frames. These are from my actual birthday. One of me and my boyfriend's very close friends is a photographer, and they surprised me with a photo shoot, which I absolutely love. And I actually got those frames from Dollar Tree. I've used them before and I love them. And then here we have, this TV was actually gifted. You can see my body. This TV was actually gifted from my boyfriend. Old TV they had in their basement that he no longer was using, so he offered for me to have it, and it's actually perfect size. Like, it's not too big, too small. If you remember from my apartment haul, I actually received a, what is it called, a projector, which I still have, and I was actually using the first month and I loved it. But during daytime, like when it's daylight, it's very hard to use it since I don't have any curtains up. So I still have it, and I could take it out whenever I want to have that movie theater feel. But I also have a TV. So kind of going off of what we have on top, this is just here for right now because when I came home I just plopped my stuff here. We have one of my Bath and Body Works candles, Laundry Day, and then right over here we have Miss Riley, which she's currently thriving, I must say. You know, it's been a journey trying to get to, you know, get a good feel for taking care of her, but I must say we are finally starting to, you know, get on the same page. I know I still have a little bit more work to do, but we must appreciate the growth that's going on over here and over here. Like, Miss Riley is blooming, which I love. I actually got her around the week of my birthday. I told myself this was one of like my goals, was to be able to have a real life plant and take care of and not kill. So we will not be killing her. And I must whisper it because Miss Riley can hear all things. So my TV console is actually a cube organizer. So it functions as both. In all of the actual bins is my clothes that would quote unquote go in a drawer. I decided not to have a drawer and just take advantage of this cube organizer. So for example, like these are my shirts all in here, and it continues down that list. So in this cube we actually have my Nintendo Switch and some decor. I kind of just have that going on for decor with my Bible. Here I'm hiding my actual Wi-Fi, which is behind that purse. And then in this, last but not least, is all of my games in this cute basket that I actually received from one of my friends with such a cute little housewarming gift. The infamous mirror that always pops up on Instagram. This mirror is actually from IKEA. I ended up going with the black frame and I just have it leaning. And then right off to the side I have my very own blanket basket. So this basket is actually from TJ Maxx. My blankets in there are from a variety of different places. They're just kind of folded up in there. So let's finish up with the actual living room, because this half where the couch, corner of the couch to the wall, is the living room. The rug that I have in the center was on sale at Walmart. So here we have 2 IKEA stools that are just touching to make a makeshift coffee table. And then I just have a couple things up here. We have my favorite candle in the whole wide world, mahogany coconut. I have 2, what are these, coasters? And then my little remote holder. And then now we get into my sofa. This is by far one of the comfiest sofas, and I'm so glad I went with this option. It was on sale. I paid around $600 for it, and I'm really happy with it. I didn't realize going into apartment shopping how expensive couches could be. I feel like this couch definitely suits the space. It's comfy. I've taken various naps and slept throughout the whole night on this couch multiple times, and I love it. So one thing that I have to highlight before we continue are these 3 beautiful windows that bring so much light into my apartment. I love where I'm at. I love the side that I'm at. I feel like no matter what time of day, there's always brightness coming in through these windows, which I love. I do not like when the apartment is dark. I feel like there's a time and a place for that, but for me, I'd rather it to be bright and airy, and these windows do just that for me. These are the only windows in the actual apartment, and it fills up the whole space. I have the lights on now just for the purpose of the video. I either have the actual blinds open or I'll just have them pulled up like that because I'm on the second floor, so most of the time people don't really see me anyways. My bed. This is the first time that I actually have a queen size bed, and when I tell you I love her, I love every single thing about this bed. If you can't tell, this bed is from IKEA, and the actual mattress is from IKEA as well. I went like a month, I think, without an actual bed frame. I was just sleeping on the mattress on the floor. The mattress was still amazing from day one. I have had amazing sleep here. Like, I've been able to actually like sleep through the night without issues. The bed is comfy but still a little bit firm. It's a mix of spring and foam, like mattress, like Tempur-Pedic kind of mattress. So I feel like that combination is like perfect for me. And then I just kind of keep it clean with the white, you know, sheets, and then I just have this throw blanket, cheetah throw blanket. And when you stand on this side of the apartment, this is the view you have of the space. So as we continue on the circle, now we get into the side of the apartment where it has basically most of my stuff. So this is like the most populated area of my apartment, but also it's so cute. So this actual purse tower is from my job. So my boss was actually getting rid of this little shelf unit around the time that I started looking for an apartment, and he held on to it so that I can bring it to the space. And this part of the wall is perfect for it, and I'm actually able to lock it. So right now you can't even get in it. There's a key that gives access to it, so I can kind of just display all of my beautiful bags. Okay, so now we get into this wall. So here's what we got going on the actual wall. The frame here that I actually received from one of my friends, which I love, was originally on this part of the wall, but since I can't make any holes, the command ships just were playing me, and this frame kept falling, so I just have it leaning on the actual rolling cart. But you just imagine it right here, like it was perfect. So that's kind of what I have on the wall. And the actual rolling cart, like top shelf, just ends up being a catch-all for all my stuff. And then on this shelf, I just have my Cricut and actually my lap desk. Underneath is the actual easy press, like the Cricut easy press. These are all of my binders and notebooks. This is all my tech stuff and my Terra box. Here is all office supplies. Here is all accessories. And then this is random purse things. Last but not least is the closet. And I'm warning you, this isn't no Instagram organized closet. It's just a very practical closet. Okay, so I turned on the light for the actual closet so you can kind of take a better look. But here is the overview. I kind of have all of my clothes organized like by color for the most part. Like it starts light, and then we have grays, blues, blacks, and then down here are shoes, of course. And then up top is kind of just a catch-all. So I have shoes, but you can see I have like my Nintendo Switch box. I have my projector. I have a basket that I have yet to give to my sister for the couponing stuff. I have couponing stuff that I could probably now shift over to where my stockpile is because I have more room. As you can see, my travel gear, and then, which is currently hiding, I have a lot of stuff. This is pretty much like a lot of business stuff and stuff that just doesn't need to be out, but I have, like, I still eventually will need it or use it or plan to use it. So that's kind of hiding off in the corner, but this is pretty much the overview. So that pretty much is the whole space. So there you have it. That is my full studio apartment tour. Now that you've seen the whole space, what do you think? I honestly love it. It's better than I could have envisioned when I started this whole journey of moving out on my own. If you know me and know my aesthetic, you know I'm very simple, clean, neutral, and this apartment is just that. So I'm really excited to just continue to add little decor pieces as the months go on. And like I mentioned in my last video, once Christmas season comes around, oh my god, wait till y'all see what I'm gonna do to this space, because it's gonna be the first year that I could decorate for Christmas for real, ain't nobody stopping me. So especially now that I have a Christmas singing fun, ain't nobody stopping me. But I'm really happy and content in this space, and I love it here. If you can't tell, this is perfect. And I love the quiet, so being able to come home, especially after work, and just relax and not have to deal with people screaming or yelling, it's a nice change of pace. So I'm really happy. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, check out the empty apartment tour, check out the apartment haul where you can actually see 90% of the stuff that I purchased to move in. That's it. That's all I got. Make sure you subscribe before you go, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.